Alright, it says Lucy sells hot chocolate at her snack bar. She's noticed that she sells more hot chocolates on cooler days. On 6 different days, she records the maximum daily temperature, T, measured in degrees centigrade. So that's our top row. And the number of hot chocolate that she sold, that's the bottom row. So when the temperature was 14 degrees Celsius, she sold 79. 8 degrees Celsius, 143, etc. Okay, the relationship between H and T can be modeled using the regression line H equals AT plus B. So what this is telling you is this is going to be the slope. Okay, this is the y-intercept. Now what this allows you to do is this equation here lets you estimate H given T. So we can estimate the number of hot chocolates based on given the temperature. Okay. All right. So then it says find the values of A and B. So if you're doing this here, H given T, okay, you're given that's usually your dependent or your X values. So my X values are going to represent T. And my Y values are going to represent the number of hot chocolates. Okay, so whatever I'm given, that is going to be in your first list. And whatever you're trying to estimate, that is going to be in your second list. Okay, so up here I already put those in. L1 I made my first list, I made the temperature, and L2 I made the number of hot chocolates. Okay, so now to get my regression line, stat, calc, linear regression, okay, I want my X list to be L1. Okay, so we want this to be L1, and we want this to be L2. Okay, so I've already got it, it's already set up the way it has to be. Okay, I'm going to put this equation, in case I need to graph it, under Y1. And calculate. And there's my slope, and there's my y-intercept. Okay, so our equation here, so let's see, H equals AT plus B, all right, H equals, let's see, negative 9.8 T plus 221, that's 221 to 3 sig figs. Okay, so that's my equation. Okay, so when it's saying the value of A and B, that's what you'd actually be answering here. A is negative 9.8 and B is 221. Then it says mark down the correlation coefficient. Well, that's R. So that's already done. Negative 0.981. Okay, and then it says use the regression equation to estimate the number of hot chocolates Lucy will sell when the temperature is 12. So I'm going to let T equal 12. I'm going to take this equation that I got in number 1 and plug 12 in. Okay, and run that through my calculator. So, second quit, negative 9.8 times 12 plus 221. And that's 103.4. Well, you can't sell 0.4. So we'd say 103 hot chocolates when temperature is 12 degrees Celsius. Here's on Desmos. There's our points. Okay, and then what I did was when I entered it, I made these columns T and H so I knew exactly what they were. And then when I wrote out my equation, okay, so this is actually T on H. So that's going to allow me to estimate H based on T. Okay, so there's my regression equation right there. And you see we get the exact same values. Okay. So that's number